What was your involvement in all of this?
My involvement was when we decided we needed an assembly for this wonderful month, which is Black History Month, and we don't have an auditorium we can use, and we want everyone involved. This is what our SLCs came up with. And I've been through all of them now, and it is fabulous. It is fabulous.
Name a few of the characters that you saw.
Well, I went to mostly sports figures and music figures in both houses. And I think that they really, really did their research, and they have the characters down, and that the younger students, because it's only 8th graders doing the acting, are absolutely giving them the feel for the personalities. And our 5th, 6th, and 7th graders are going around and learning a lot, which is the point of it. A lot of learning in a fun way.
Oh, look at you. This is the big thing. What are you guys doing here? What's your involvement? Tell me all about it.
Well, we go around listening to people like who lived before us and like hearing what they did. So
what is all this? What is the point of doing this?
so we can learn about different people, like African American people and inventors.
Okay, have you guys seen anything like that really blows your mind, something that was really cool that somebody else did?
Booker T. Washington, he kind of, like, I learned about him already, but there's more things I didn't know about him, and I learned, like, pretty amazing things. He didn't he write a book or something like that? He was a politician or leader.
Yeah, press it.
Oh, that's crazy. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Serena Williams. I was born in September 26, 1984. I won an Olympic gold medal. My whole name is Serena Jamaica Rose Evelyn Williams. My dad's dream was for me to become a tennis player so I could have a better life. When I was 4 years old, I won my first tennis player tournament. I won 46 out of 49 matches. In 1989, I defeated Emilia in a final tournament, and my sister won a tournament in Oklahoma City. We broke history because we were the first 2 sisters to win a title. In the same week, in 1998, I ranked in the World Tennis Association Top 20. In 2000, I won double gold medal at the Sydney Olympic. In 2003, I beat my sister in the Australian Open. I ranked #1 female tennis player or male to have had all 4 Grand Slams title at the same time. I'm a great tennis player, and I have accomplished many great things.
Oh, thank you guys. Did this take you a while to come up with and make note cards and stuff for?
Yeah, we had to do research in the computer.
How long did you do that for?
Like 2 days, yeah, basically a week.
2 weeks? 2 weeks, and you put all this together? You guys did a really good job.
Thank you.
What was your favorite part about being able to research? Did you find anything interesting?
Well, that they was a tennis player. Their parents want them to change their life and stuff, to have a good life. Yeah.
What about you?
Basically the same thing.
So what is the whole turn on, turn off? I see there's a start button right here. Why'd you guys think that? That's a really creative idea.
Because we're supposed to be like museum pieces, so we have to hold our heads down. And when they press the button, we have to put our heads up and start our speech. So it's like we're in a museum, and we're like statues.
Cool. And on your poster, it says, "Why can't people just enjoy the show?" What does that mean?
Barry Bonds is like, he was they stereotype him, like as he used steroids, and everyone criticizes him because he used steroids, and he just wants to know, why can't people just enjoy the show and stop criticizing him?
Hi, I'm Jerry Rice. I'm involved in football. I was born on October 13th, 1962, in Crawford, Mississippi. When I was younger, I worked tossing and catching bricks off of a scaffold. I also had to pick cotton. I went to Mississippi Valley State for college. I was in high school when I started playing football. I started because I was playing hooky from school. I ran from my principal, and he told the football coach how fast I was. I'm very fast and strong. I played for the 49ers and won 3 Super Bowls. I was the most valuable player in one of those Super Bowls. I was the first person to reach 200 touchdowns. I was the league leader in touchdowns, catches, and receiving yards. I've been in 2 shows so far. The first show I was in is called Dancing with the Stars. The second show I was in is called Pros vs. Joes. I really didn't get noticed because I'm black, but look where I ended up, in the Hall of Fame.
ask you a question? What made you pick Jerry Rice?
I did. The teachers picked him for me.
Well, now that you had him, do you feel like it was well suited for you? You enjoyed looking him up?
Yes. 'Cause he's a very good player in football, and I like football. And he's an awesome receiver. He had a lot of things going on when he grew up, and he battled through it, and he's in the Hall of Fame now.
Have you ever heard of Ella Fitzgerald?
No.
Now, so if you didn't know anything, you could walk around and see people that you didn't know and figure out a lot about them, right?
Yeah.
Became a band called the Wailers. I married Rita Anderson in 1966. Years went by when the Wailers broke up in 1974. Altogether, I had 13 children, 3 with wife Rita, 2 adopted, and 8 children with separate women. I became very ill. I died on May 11, 1981, at the age 36 from a tumor that began in my toe of an injury during a soccer game. It was spread through my lungs and brain, causing my death. I was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994. And don't ever forget, money can't buy life.
Hi, I'm Althea Gibson. I was born on August 25th, 1927 in South Carolina. Then I moved to New York City. I was poor and I ran away from home quite frequently and I had trouble in school. I like to play many different sports. Table tennis was my favorite sport to play. A wealthy doctor saw that I had potential to play table tennis, so he introduced me to the courts. Then I moved to North Carolina so he can help me with my training. By the age of 20, I had won 10 national tennis championships. Then, at this time, tennis players got paid no money. I was the first black African-American male or female to ever win and enter championships at Wimbledon. In 1971, I was in the Hall of Fame, and I got nicknamed Associative Pre-Athlete of the Year.
What's the coolest thing you've seen here today?
So far, I've seen a lot of people. I've definitely seen actresses. I saw Oprah Winfrey, who's played by Tessa. She is so amazing. She's wonderful. All the people are paying really good attention here, and they got a great confidence in it. Some people are nervous, but they got a long speech, and they're really good at it.
So how much work did you guys put into doing this? How long did it take you to get this to actually be the outcome?
Well, it took a pretty long time just to do some of this, but it was pretty easy once the kids knew their lines. It was the hardest part of doing that. Everybody had to learn a certain way of doing it, but once they learned how to do it, they got a great job, and now everybody's coming around, and they're having a lot of fun doing it.
Hey everyone, my name's Aretha Franklin. Some of you might have heard of one of my songs called Respect, you know, R-E-S-P-E-C-T. If not, it's okay because that's why I'm here. I'm going to be telling you a little bit about me. I think I should start by saying hi, and I'm Aretha Franklin, and I'm a pianist, singer, and songwriter. My parents are Reverend C.L. Franklin, and my mom is Barbara Siggers Franklin. My mom died when I was 10 years old of a heart attack, and my dad died in the summer of 1984 of a wound. They separated when I was 6 years old. Now that's a bit sad for me to talk about, so I'm going to talk about all the good things in life, like all the Grammy Awards I've won. I've won 11 Grammy Awards over my career because I never gave up. It's kind of like a roller coaster, went up, down, and then back up again. So you guys should never give up and stay in school and get good grades. Thank you for coming to the Living Museum. I'm Aretha Franklin.
So what are you known as, Aretha?
They call me the Queen of Soul. A lot of people love me. I'm still making music. I actually won a Grammy Award in February. I can't remember the exact date. So.
This is called the Living Museum. This is the section with the artists and performers.
Okay, this guy's still alive, right? Okay. Give me your best impersonation of him.
I don't have one.
Well, make one of yours.
I don't know.
What's something he would say?
His favorite quote is, or one of his quotes is right here, and that is, "The beautiful thing about learning is nobody can take it away from you."
That's good. Let me hear what you got.
Hi, I'm B.B. King. I was born on September 16, 1925. I'm a blues musicianist. I play the guitar, piano, and I also sing. In my youth, I played on street corners for dimes, and I also played in church and sang. This is where I learned most of my skills. When
One time when I was playing at a dance, two men started to fight, knocking over a bucket of burning kerosene, which set the building on fire. When I got out of the burning building, I left my favorite guitar inside, so I went in and got it. When I got out of the building with my guitar, I found out that the fight was over a girl named Lucille, which I named my guitar after for her memory. I was inducted into the R&B Hall of Fame and the Blues Foundation Hall of Fame. Thank you.
So you're a teacher here. You've seen the students work really hard. What makes you most proud of them? What have they done to contribute?
They have done a phenomenal job. They have really tried hard. They've helped each other. They've gone and done things over and over and over again, and just worked really hard all together. Yes, they did. They did most of their research in school, but all their costumes and all of their props and all of their posters were done at home on their own personal time.
I was drafted into a men's basketball league, and then I led my team to 2 NCAA double national championships. I was known as the best basketball player in the nation, but then my career ended due to serious knee injuries. I then became a sideline reporter for TNT for NBA games. I'm Cheryl Miller.
Did this take you a while to put together?
Not really.
Not really? Mm-mm. What's your favorite part about being here right now, being able to act as your character?
My favorite part is being able to act as a basketball player because it's one of my favorite sports.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ali. I was born January 17, 1942 during segregation. I won the World Heavyweight title on 3 separate occasions. It was nicknamed the greatest heavyweight boxing champion to ever live. I was a dominant fighter of the 1960s and 1970s. With exceptional speed, cunning, and a lack of eagerness, no one could defeat me. I joined the Rome Olympics in 1960 and came out on top with the gold medal. My name at birth was not always Muhammad Ali. It was Cassius Marcellus Clay till I joined the Nation of Islam and changed to Muhammad Ali. After a few years passed, I suffered with a disease called dyslexia that ended my career, but until then, I'm known as the greatest heavyweight boxing champion to ever live, Muhammad Ali.
What are you guys filling out?
About Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks and about how they helped during the civil rights.
So you guys, you know a lot about civil rights. Tell me one thing you know about civil rights.
Well, Martin Luther King Jr. Did the I Have a Dream speech, and he helped the world, like he helped kids in different schools come together.
What's your favorite part about today? Do you have a favorite person?
Probably Rosa Parks.
What about you?
Martin Luther King.
Hello, my name is James Wellen Johnson, and I was born on June 17, 1871. I was born into slavery, so my mom homeschooled me so I could get a good job. After we were freed, I went to Atlanta University and studied education so I could become a principal. But that didn't work out for me, so I moved to New York to write songs and books and Broadway shows. I wrote over 200 songs, including Lift Every Voice and Sing, also known as the Black National Anthem. We wrote over 100 Broadway shows, some known as The Sleeping Beauty and Humpty Dumpty. After I died, many people attended my funeral, over 2,000. Thank you.
What is your favorite part about being here today?
Well, my favorite part was the tennis tours. Yeah, that was my favorite part. Yeah, I like when I press the buttons a lot of times.
So, did you get to help in the making of any of these, or are you just going around just kind of enjoying it all?
I'm trying to go and join it all. Yeah?
How long is this going to go on for today? The whole day? What's going on?
No, it's going to go like until 11 something or 12.
Hi everyone, my name is Sammy Davis Jr. I dance and sing. One of the songs I sang was, I met a man, Bojangles, and he danced for me in worn out shoes. I was born in Harlem, Manhattan, New York City. I died in Beverly Hills, California on May 16th, 1990 of complications from throat cancer. I learned how to dance because my father taught me. I wore a glass eye all my life. I didn't like my glass eye, but I had to deal with it anyways. There are several reasons why I was an important person. I made people smile, people enjoyed my singing and dancing, my friends and family are very kind to me, that's really important to me. Another important thing is I'm a really kind person. And that's it.
Thank you. Can you just say to the camera, hi, I'm Sammy Davis Jr.?
Hi, I'm Sammy Davis Jr.
So this take you a while to put together? I know you learned some of the songs, huh?
Yeah, me and my dad listened to songs and stuff, and like I just came up with it because I was like writing the whole thing, and I was thinking, well, he sings Bojangles, so I was thinking, okay, I'll just do part of it. Like I'll do the speech, sing part of it, and then do the speech again. I love to sing; it's my favorite thing to do. Thanks.
Thank you. What when you went to pick out your outfit and stuff, how does this represent Anita Hill?
With my background, what I'm doing, and just so they can understand what I am and what I represent.
Did you have to work on this for a while? Or?
Yeah, it took a while.
What was the cool thing you learned about her?
That she helped us out with sexual harassment and stuff like that.
Hi, I'm Marvin Gaye Jr. Yeah. I'm a singer, songwriter, composer, multi-instrumentalist, and record producer. I was born in Washington, D.C. on April 2nd, 1939. I died in Los Angeles, California on April 1st, 1984. My parents are Minister Rev. Marvin Penske, sir, and school teacher, domestic maid Alberta Cooper. I have two sisters, Gina and Ciala, and my younger brother, Frankie. I first started singing at my father's church in 1957. I began my music career in several doo-woops groups on the Marquise, a popular DC group.
So you've seen a lot of people come in and out, parents, teachers, you've seen all students walk around. Do you think it's been a good turnout?
I think it's been a very good turnout. I'm very proud and impressed with all the 8th graders. They worked very hard this month, and I think it paid off.
East, North,